But Limpopo is also where we saw people attacking one another. I think it was the Waterberg region. What has happened to those implicated in that particular affair? Have you found out which one of your comrades were fighting in those councillor processes? Has there been any disciplinary action taken? What's the status on those kind of issues?
Look, we sent a team to go and investigate, but in most cases where you find people fighting in a meeting of the ANC or around the precincts of a meeting of the ANC, those people are not ANC members and we do not have authority over them. Unfortunately, this happens around the precincts of an ANC meeting. It was not in Waterberg alone. There was an incident in Musina Ward 4 and also in Skukune, Elias Mutualedi sub-region, and the other one was in Lephalale in Waterberg. Those were the incidents where the incidents that were brought to our attention, and they are receiving attention. If we are going to have if the reports show that there were members of the ANC who were involved, we are definitely going to take action against those members.
So these were happening in vicinity where ANC was having meetings in more than one area, and you say these are not ANC members. That can't be a coincidence.
No, it is a coincidence. It is a strange or a mysterious coincidence. When people fight at your wedding, are you saying that they are your family members?
If they fight at 5 of my weddings, I think something suspicious.
No, people come to your wedding and they drink on the street and they end up fighting there. We can't say your family members were fighting. It's just an unfortunate circumstance where an incident like that end up happening and it steals the limelight from your precious event.
And we're going to have to disagree on that, on how you see that.
We can disagree the whole year about it, but we have a membership list of comrades. The system that we are using is very reliable with ID numbers and fiscal addresses and contact numbers of people. Once we see a person on video, we identify the person and check him or her in our membership system if that person is a member of the ANC. And if the person is not a member of the ANC, we can't even suspend him. We don't have authority over it. That is why we said, CD, we wrote a letter to branches of the ANC to say, given the fact that we may not have authority over non-members of the ANC, if we have such incidences happening, please report those to the police. And any branch of the ANC that fails to report such matters to the police, we will take action against it. That is the instruction that we have given to ANC branches.
I accept the instruction. I just want to quickly say that some, as the ANC speaks of rather, a culture of members, some might be members of members and not the party and act on their behalf outside of where the party is. Do you recognize that that's a possibility?
It's not a possibility, it's a reality.
Okay.
The first thing that you see that attests to what you are saying is when a Soviet has been charged for raping an 89-year-old woman, a senior citizen in the country. Shal will come with a brigade of ANC members who come to say hands off against Soviet. They don't even want to think anything about that 89-year-old, that she's a senior citizen, she belongs to a family that deserves to be dignified, that deserves to be given solidarity. Not even one of them will go to the family and say, our comrade has done this wrong, or there are allegations about our comrade. The family just sees them during the court appearance, and some even insulting the family members or even insulting the victim. So you would understand that that is a very, very serious weakness on the part of a member of the ANC, that we need to be very conscious and considerate about our actions, especially when they come to affect ordinary members of society who may not have a voice to represent them. The ANC member must be the first one to come to the defense of the vulnerable. So once you have that kind of members, you may not confidently say these are members of the ANC. Obviously, they have joined other members of the ANC, and they may live and die without them having been ANC members. And you see, one other problem is when you have other members of the ANC who are able to pay subscription fees for other members. When a person has paid a membership subscription fee for you, it means you don't have your full rights as a member of the ANC, because the person who pays subscriptions will always call the shots. You know, when they say the one who pays the piper calls the tune.
Yes.
When you go to a meeting, you are gathered somewhere, you are addressed, you are told how you are going to behave yourselves in a meeting, how you are going to sing, and how you are even going to sit in that meeting. Sometimes you even find people come into a meeting wearing the same regalia, maybe the same t-shirts or the same scarves or the same beret or everything.